Hello everyone and welcome to Victoria's Cantina. Today we're having a look at the Hasbro Star Wars Saga Legends number 22, Luke Skywalker as X-Wing pilot, as seen in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. The packaging is the current Saga Legends style packaging, and it gives us a look at Luke climbing aboard his X-Wing in the original Star Wars. Alright y'all, so this is one of the very latest Saga Legends figures, and I ordered this guy off of HasbroToyShop.com. He was priced at $5.99, I believe, but there was a discount code at the time I got him. So he came out to $4 and change with free shipping after that. It's a really good deal on him. As far as the sculpt goes, I don't think it looks that bad. When I first saw photos online, before he was actually released, he looked a little bit disappointing. But luckily, he actually looks a little bit better than I expected. Overall sculpt is nice. The paintwork, in addition to that, is quite nice. I really like the coloring they employed here for the orange flight suit. He does come with a removable helmet, but that's about it. No other accessories are present. Give you a close-up there of the head. It's not too bad. One thing I have noticed with the later Saga Legends figures is that Hasbro has definitely cleaned up the paint. It was pretty sloppy when, this line first debuted, and, thankfully, they have really improved in that department. Now, that being said, the head sculpt isn't bad. I mean, it looks like Luke. The hair is maybe a little bit funky, but, it's not bad. I think it's decently adequate, though, it certainly could have been better. The hair is pretty much just all one color, but it's sculpted nicely. Definitely looks quite nice, especially there from the back. The rest of the outfit is quite nice. His proportions are pretty reasonably lifelike, I would say. Some nice folds there in the flight suit, and for the figure, I think it looks pretty good. I think this is probably about as good as I would have expected for an X-Wing Luke from the Saga Legends lineup. Now, in the way of articulation, he does have a swivel here at the head. He has swivels at the shoulders, and then swivels at the hips, and that's all you get. And once again, in the way of accessories, Luke only comes with his helmet, and it's basically just this little thing right here. Certainly not the best looking helmet, although the paint on it, I gotta admit, is very, very clean. Very nice lines and such. But it's not the best looking helmet, and you'll see there with the chin strap that it's very, very obvious. So when you put it on his head, which does fit quite nicely, it looks a little bit weird. The chin strap, I think, is the thing that's throwing it off. Not to mention the helmet itself does look a little bit oversized, but it isn't terrible. But it does look a little bit goofy, and so I would say he does look better without the helmet on. Here's a comparison of our Saga Legends Luke with one of the vintage releases that came out back in either 2006 or 2007. As you can see, there's quite a bit of difference. Namely, the proportions on both of the figures is quite different. On the vintage version, he's kind of a little bit lanky looking. Saga Legends Luke, I think, is a little bit more lifelike. Though the helmet, I think, is definitely better on the vintage version. And there's a look at them with the helmets off. I do think that the Saga Legends Luke does look a little bit better in terms of head sculpt. But, I think a little bit more paint work, especially in the hair for the Saga Legends Luke, might have helped it a little bit more. Just a little bit more highlighting, made it a little bit lighter. Because as it is, it's kind of like a reddish brown, which is just a little bit strange. Alright guys, just to show you what I did here, I put the helmet from the vintage X-Wing Luke on the Saga Legends Luke, and I think it's already an improvement. It already looks a heck of a lot better, even though it still looks to be a little bit oversized. The black chin strap and overall aesthetic, I think, is definitely better. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it. This is the Hasbro Star Wars Saga Legends number 22, Luke Skywalker as X-Wing pilot. All in all, it's not a bad figure. It's a pretty good addition to Saga Legends, though it could be a little bit better. The hair could be improved upon by, fixing up the paint. The helmet could be improved upon by, painting the chin strap at a very minimum, maybe shrinking it just a little bit. But, proportions are very nice. I think they did a really good job with the coloring here. I think the shade of orange, is right on, and, which is great that they finally got that correct. But he is also light in the accessories, because other than the helmet, there's no lightsaber, there's no blaster. But all in all, not bad. Thanks for watching Victoria's Cantina. Till next time. Bye-bye.